Dear friends, welcome to my video on how to make hypothesis of the study in research. Kindly click on the CC button for subtitles. Welcome you to visit my blog from description below. Hypo what now? Before we dive deep, let's clear the fog around the term hypothesis. Think of it as an educated guess. It's like when you predict the killer in a mystery novel before you're even halfway through. Except in research, your guess is about the possible outcome or explanation based on what you know or what you've observed. Ingredients for a hypo-rocking hypothesis. A hypothesis isn't just plucked from thin air or based on a wild hunch. It's crafted, and like any good dish, you need the right ingredients. Your research question, remember the "why does that bird always land on that branch?" question. Your hypothesis is a possible answer to that question. Background research. This is the secret sauce. Before formulating a hypothesis, a quick scan of what other smarty pants, aka researchers, have found can be super useful. It'll either give your hunch some legs to stand on or make you reconsider. Clarity. No room for vague vibes here. Your hypothesis should be clear, concise, and specific. Think sharp cheddar, not melting brie. Crafting the perfect hypothesis. A step-by-step guide. Alright, let's get to the fun part. Revisit your question. Kick things off by pulling up that research question of yours. It's the foundation of your hypothesis. Get your detective hat on. It's time for some detective work. Dive into existing research on your topic. For instance, if you're investigating the bird branch conundrum, read up on bird behaviors, preferred habitats, or even territorial patterns. This will give you a firmer ground to stand on when making your educated guess. Turn it into a statement. Your hypothesis isn't phrased as a question. Instead, it's a statement that predicts an outcome. So, instead of, do birds prefer branches closer to food sources? Your hypothesis might be, birds are more likely to perch on branches closer to their food sources. Ensure it's testable. This one's a biggie. A hypothesis is only as good as its testability. It should be something you can prove or disprove through experimentation or observation. If you can't test it, it's more of a philosophical musing than a scientific hypothesis. Keep focused. Remember, you're not writing a novel here. Keep your hypothesis specific and to the point. If you find yourself wandering into multiple territories, consider narrowing it down or splitting it into multiple hypotheses. Some pro tips for a hypo-winning statement. Avoid absolutes. Words like always or never can set you up for failure. Nature is quirky. There are often exceptions. Embrace simplicity. No need for jargon or convoluted sentences. The clearer and simpler, the better. It's okay to be wrong. Yep, you heard me. Your hypothesis is a starting point. If your research proves it wrong, that's still valuable info. Science is as much about discovering what doesn't work as what does. In conclusion, it's a hypo party. Creating a hypothesis is like setting the stage for your research drama. It provides direction, sets the tone, and guides the narrative of your study. So, take a moment to relish in its creation. Remember, a hypothesis is both a direction and a destination. It points you where to look and sets the bar for what you might find. Whether you prove it right or wrong, it's all part of the exciting journey of research. So, here's to whipping up hypotheses that not only guide your research but also elevate it. Happy hypothesizing. Thank you for watching my video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and give a thumbs up. Thanks for your support.